lecture of S2 Business Mathematics for CA and Corporation. We are looking into Module 1, number sense, that is combination. So our question, we are given a polygon which has got 27 diagonals. We are now asked to find the number of sides. So the general equation for finding the diagonal is the number of diagonals is equal to n into n minus 3 by 2. This is the formula. If you have the sides, we will be able to find the diagonals by putting the value in this equation. So let's consider this in another way. So substituting n into n minus 3 by 2 is equal to 27, which is given in the question. So I am going to convert this in the form of a quadratic, that is n square minus 3n is equal to 27 into 2, which is nothing but n square minus 3n minus 54 equals 0. This is in the form of a quadratic equation. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3 and c is equal to minus 54. So substituting in the quadratic equation formula, that is minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So minus minus of minus 3 means it will be plus 3 plus or minus 9 square, 9, that is 3 square is 9, minus 4 into 1 into minus 54 divided by 2. So that is equal to 3 plus or minus root of 225 by 2. So that is 3 plus 15 by 2 or 3 minus 15 by 2. So 18 by 2, that is 9. So we select the number 9 rather than a negative number. So n is equal to 9. Okay, so in this question it was asked that it is a polygon. Polygon has got 27 diagonals. So substituting in this equation n into n minus 3 by 2 is equal to 27. We get a quadratic equation like this. Applying the value, substituting the value in this quadratic equation, we got the number 9. Over here it will be minus 12 by 2. That is minus 6. So we don't consider the negative number, we consider a positive number. So n, the number of sides will be 9. Moving on to the next question. So from four officers and 8 Jawan, in how many ways can 6 be chosen? So you are given officers. This is officers and this is for Jawan. So maximum number of officers are 4 and Jawan is of 8. From this you need to choose 6. Okay, you need to choose 6. And you have to, first part question means you have to include exactly one officer. Means you should take one officer is the question. So you have got 4 officers and 8 Jawan. If I am taking one officer, that means one officer means 4C1. If I am taking one officer, I should have how many Jawans? I should have only 2 Jawans. Okay, that is multiplying from this I should take 5 Jawans. Okay, so multiplying from 8 Jawans, I'll take a combination of 5. Okay, I'm taking one officer, so I should have how many Jawan? I should have only 8 Jawan in order to make a 6. So 4C1 means 4 factorial by 1 factorial into 3 factorial. Into 3 factorial times 8 factorial by 3 factorial into 5 factorial. So you will get the value 224. 224. Okay, so you are selecting one officer from four of them, that is 4C1. This is one officer from 4. Then if I am taking one officer, I should take only 5 Jawans from the total of 6. Okay, so 5 Jawans. So one officer and 5 Jawans make a total of 6. So out of 8 Jawans, I am selecting only 5 Jawans. So the number of ways is 224. The total number of ways. The second question says that include at least one officer. It says exactly one officer. That's why we took only one officer. If I take at least one officer means we have an officer which is of 4 and Jawan 8. We should make a count of 6. Okay, if that is the case, if I am taking one officer, I can take how many Jawans? I can take only 5 Jawans. Okay, if I am taking 2 officers, I can take only 4 Jawans. If I am taking 3 officers, I can take only 3 Jawans. If I am taking 4 of the officers, I am selecting all the 4 officers, then I can take only 2 Jawans. So in a way, I have selected all the officers. So I have selected all the 4 officers by taking 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we will convert this in the form of a combination, that is 4C1 times 8C5, that is 224. We have already found the answer. Then 4C2, that is 2 officers and 4 Jawans. So that will give you an answer to 420. 420. Then out of 4 officers, we are selecting 3, and out of 8 Jawans, I am selecting 3. So we'll get 224. And the last, out of 4 officers, I am selecting all the 4 officers and 2 Jawans. So it will get your total 28. So when you add all these, that is 224 plus 420 plus 224 plus 28 will get 896 ways. Okay, this is how we have to tackle. The first question means exactly one officer. So I can take only one officer. And the other question says that at least one officer. So I'll take one officer, then 2 officers, then what will be the count of the Jawan? If I'm taking 3 officers, then the count of the Jawan will be 3. Then if I'm taking 4 of the officers and 2 Jawans, then there is no other option because we have selected all the officers, and there is no possibility that at least, it was saying at least means you should take officer. So we got a total of 896 ways. Moving on to the next question, which is included in your practice question. So the question says that in a party, it was observed that after every person has shaken hands with every other person, total 36 shake hands were exchanged. In order to shake your hands, you need 2 hands, right? So the combination will be of NC2 will be of 36. This you have to keep in your mind. Okay, whenever a shake hand involved means you should consider that NC2 combination. In NC2 combination, it was the total handshake given as 36. You are asked to find how many number of persons in the party. So in the party, it was observed that after every person has shaken hands with each other, total 36 handshake. So there is a total of 36 handshake exchanged. We are asked to find number of persons. So the equation is NC2 is equal to 36. Now let's expand what is NC2. So NCR is nothing but n factorial by r factorial by n minus r factorial. Okay, so likewise it will be n factorial by 2 factorial into n minus 2 factorial, which is equal to 36. And as we all know, what is n factorial? N factorial is n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3. Likewise, it goes up to what? 1. So we are going to expand the whole thing again, like, which implies n into n factorial can be rewritten as n into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3. Likewise, this goes up to 1. Okay, let it be 36 over here. The 2 factorial is just the 2, and n minus 2 factorial can be rewritten as n minus 2 into n minus 3 into, likewise it goes up to 1. So we can cancel these two terms. So the equation will be n into n minus 1, that is equal to 2 into 36. Okay. So we got this as in the form of a quadratic equation, that is n square minus n is equal to 2 into 36 is 72. Okay. So we are going to rewrite the quadratic equation, that is n square minus n minus 72 is equal to 0. So this is the sum part and this is the product part. Rather than putting it in the quadratic equation of minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac, we'll think about the number. When you add two numbers, you got 1, and when you multiply, you get minus 72. So we can consider n, that is 9 and 8. Okay. So if it is a minus 9 and 8, minus 9 into 8 is minus 72, then plus 8, that is minus 1. So n minus 9 into n plus 8 is equal to 0. So n will be 9 or it can be minus 8. But we select only the positive number. So n is equal to n is equal to 9. Okay. So in order to get 36 handshakes, the number of persons involved will be 9. Okay. So how do you get into combination? NC2 means 2 handshake occurred. So NC2 is equal to 36, and we expanded it into the quadratic equation. And this is sum and this is the product. So when you add two numbers, you get minus 1, and when you multiply these two, you get a minus 72. So we consider these two are the possible numbers. So this should be a negative number and this should be a positive number in order to get a negative one over here. And we don't consider negative people, so we consider only the positive number. So the number of persons involved is 9. Now, moving on to the next question. In an election, the voter may vote any number of candidates. Voter may vote for any number of candidates, not greater than, keep this in mind, not greater than the number to be chosen. So you can vote for any of the candidates, but the only thing you should keep is that it should not be greater than the number to be chosen. So there are 7 candidates. How many candidates are there? 7 candidates. Okay, 7 candidates are there. From 7 candidates, you should select 4 members are to be chosen. How many are chosen to be chosen? 4 members are to be chosen. 4 members are to be chosen. Okay, so this is the maximum selection given. This is the maximum selection. Okay, so not greater than number to be chosen means it should be 4 is a maximum number of elements, should number. Okay, so voter can vote any number of candidates but not greater than the number to be chosen. So the maximum selection involved is only 4. Okay, if that is the case, number of ways a person can vote. Okay, so 7 candidates involved. From this, 4 members are to be chosen. The maximum selection given is 4. So you can have a combination of 7C1. So from 7 candidates, I can select 1 member. That is a possibility. Other one, 7C2. I can take I can select 2 persons. Or I can take 3 persons. Or I can go and select all the 4 persons. And can I take 5? No, I have to stop once it is 4, because maximum selection given is only 4 members and not greater than the number to be chosen. So number to be chosen is given as 4 and it should not exceed. In that case, we should stop over here. So let's see what is 7C1. 7C1 is nothing but 7 factorial by 1 factorial into 6 factorial. That gives you an answer 7. And 7C2 is 7 factorial by 2 factorial into 5 factorial. That will give you an answer 21. And 7C3 is nothing but 7 factorial by 3 factorial into 4 factorial. That is 35. And 7C4 is 7 factorial by 4 factorial into 3 factorial. So that is also 35. So when you add 7 plus 21 plus 35 plus 35 will give you a 98. So number of ways a person can vote is 98 ways. Okay, so you are given a freedom to vote any number of candidates. So the number of candidates was 7 and it was mentioned not greater than number to be chosen, and the numbers you can choose is only 4. So that is a maximum selection mentioned. You should not exceed 4 members. That is 4. So you can either select one of the candidates, 2 of the candidates, 3 of the candidates, or all the 4 candidates, but it should not go beyond 4. That was the clause. Okay, so 98 ways you can select a person. Now there is another question similar to the older version. In how many ways can a person invite one or more of its 7 friends? In how many ways can a person invite one or more of his 7 friends? So he has given 7. Here he is having 7 friends. Okay, you can either select one or more. Okay, so one or more means there is repetition. So in permutation we learned repetition, that is n raised to r. So here in this context we are confused with n and r. So in 7 friends, out of 7 friends we can take out of 7 friends you can have either 2 condition. There is 2 possibility. That is either you can select or not select. 2 possibilities. So 2 raised to 7. So 7 friends, you have a condition that you can select one or more. That means repetition allowed it. In the case of a permutation, the repetition allowed it. The formula was n raised to r. Here we are stuck with the number which should be taken as n, which should be taken as r. So we are given two possibilities. So in the two possibility, either you can select all or you cannot select none of them. So 2 raised to 7. From this we need to exclude the one which is not selected. One which is not selected means that is NC0. Okay, you should consider about NC0 condition as well. So 2 raised to 7 minus 1, excluding a condition that you are not selecting any of your friends. Okay, either you can have all the friends, or you can have one, or you can have two, or and likewise it was more. So 2 raised to 7 minus 1. So 2 raised to 7 is 128. 128 minus 1, that is 127 ways. So I repeat again, in how many ways can a person invite one or more of his 7 friends to a party? So in the question it is given 7 friends. You can have one or more from this friends. So repetition is mentioned. So there is only two possibilities. Either you can select all of them or you cannot select any of them. So 2 raised to 7 minus 1. Since it was a repetition, you can say 2 raised to 7, and you exclude NC0, that is a condition where you are not selecting any of them. So 128 minus 1, that is 127 ways. This is a past paper question, 2020 question. It is a past paper 2020 question. A party, 3 ladies and 4 gentlemen are formed from, this is formed from 8 ladies and 7 gentlemen. So from 8 ladies and 7 gentlemen, you are asked to select only 3 ladies and 4 gentlemen. So from 8 ladies and 7 gentlemen, you are asked to select 3 ladies and 4 gentlemen. This is your first question. And in how many different ways a party can be formed if Mrs. X and Mr. Y refuse to join the same party? So let's see what is the combination if you are selecting 3 ladies and 4 gents from 8 ladies and 7 gentlemen. So that is 8C3 times 7C4. That will give you an answer. 8C3 times 7C4 means 8 factorial by 3 factorial into 5 factorial. So it will be 6 into 7 into 8 by 3 factorial. And the other one is 7 factorial by 4 factorial into 3 factorial. So it will be 5 into 6 into 7 by 3 factorial. So which will be, let's do it in the calculator. So 8 factorial divided by 3 factorial, it's 56, and the other one is 7 factorial divided by 4 factorial divided by 3 factorial, 35. So 56 times 35, which is 1960 ways. So in 1960 ways, we can have 3 ladies and 4 gentlemen from 8 ladies and 7 gentlemen. And this is the first part. The second part says that if Mrs. X and Mr. Y, Mrs. X and Mr. Y refuse to join the same party. So this is included by X and Y. If you are excluding X and excluding Y, what will be the case? So it will be 7C2 times 6C3. That is 7 factorial divided by 5 factorial by 2. It's 21 times 6 factorial divided by 3 factorial divided by 3 factorial again. So 20. So 21 times 20, that is 420. So if we are excluding X and Y, that is 420. So if we have included, it will be, so we need to subtract 960 minus 420. So that will give you an answer. 960 minus 420 is equal to 1540. Okay, so I'll repeat again. There is a condition that a party, 3 ladies and 4 gentlemen, to be formed from a total of 8 ladies and 7 gentlemen. So we are given 8 ladies and 7 gentlemen. From this we need to form 3 ladies and 4 gentlemen. So that will give you an answer, 960 ways. Then suppose in how many different ways a party can be formed if Mrs. X and Mr. X refuse to the same party. So this is included by, in this we include X and Y. If you are excluding the X and Y from the above combination, the 8 becomes 7, as well as the combination will be 2, as well as from 7 we exclude 6 ladies, and the number of gents will be reduced to 3. So we have excluded the X and Y over here. So we get 420. From 420 we need to subtract 1960. So we'll get 1540 ways. This is how you need to tackle the question. So that's the end of the module 1.